11 minutes after 9. It's time for us to go live on Facebook with John Lui, who is the senior film correspondent for the Straits Times. John, thanks for joining us again.
Hey, John!
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get down to some serious stuff here. We're going to have a question running across the bottom of your screen. We've got a great prize to give away.
That's right. $150 worth of dining vouchers from the Crack House. It's a brand new Irish pub. They are over at the Riverside Point. It's just opposite Clarke Quay, and I've been there. It is wonderfully, the inside is wonderfully done. Yeah, I know. I happen to, the owners, I think
what a great name.
They wanted it to be very tongue-in-cheek because I know the owners, and then the owners were like, hey, we've got these names, could you pick what you think it should be?
Yeah.
And then I saw, the Crack House was one of them, right? Mm-hmm. And they were just looking at my reaction like, and I was like, really? You're going to what? And they chose it. And I think it's very tongue-in-cheek. It's a lot of fun.
But then again, like all Irish things, right? It's spelled
right?
C-R-A-I-C.
That's right. But it's pronounced as crack, right? So, but it's an actual Irish word that means good times and good fun. I know FD is he's non-stop giggling right now.
Just the same as any other crack house.
Hey, but this place, wonderful, wonderful atmosphere. Go and check it out. It's beautifully done out. And then the outside, you can dine al fresco, just have a couple of beers. And they've got like Guinness on tap from Dublin and over 25 Irish whiskies and amazing food. I mean, I know the owners, and when they do food really, really well. So go and check it out. The Crack House at Riverside Point, just opposite Clarke Quay.
Okay, John, let's get down to this.
Yes.
So, Predator Badlands. Now, you've written that this is the first time in the franchise that the Predator is the protagonist rather than the monster. So what impact does this have on the film?
It's pretty interesting. Do you remember the first Terminator film? Arnold was the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
My second film, he was the good guy. He was the protector.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. It's fresh and it's exciting. You
Then
put all your evil powers for the use of good.
But it's done well because sometimes they try and then it's a bit like
Yeah. Like, for example, Godzilla, the American Godzilla. The Godzilla has become a kind of a neutral force against even more evil monsters, right? Doesn't quite work because it's not a relatable monster.
I also think that the American Godzillas don't work.
Oh.
Because the Americans cannot pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced.
What do you mean?
Godzilla! If you cannot go Godzilla, then it doesn't work.
It was just a chance for him to try his Japanese accent. I think that's the only reason he made that
Absolutely.
point.
Absolutely.
Things I have to put up with, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, but it's out now, out of his system. We can move on.
Yes, we can.
Yes. So the setting moves off Earth and onto this remote planet for much of the story. How does this change, of scenery kind of affect the tone of the film?
Well, that's a good point because what's the point of moving off Earth if the location is not part of the story? Here it is part of the story. So it's vital to the story because this is a planet infested with biologically improbable predators. Everything is wants to eat you. It's not feasible. There's only one lion for 10,000 gazelle or something like that, right? I mean, in real life. But this one, everything's a lion out to eat you. From small little itty bitty worms to everything wants to kill you.
Actually, there were all the gazelles and all the the prey, but the predators ate them all up.
They ate them all up.
That could explain it.
That's
that
what
explained
happened.
it.
You said that the film uses digital facial modeling. So we can see the predator's emotions. Yeah, because I was trying to figure out how you do this. Yeah. Because with that face, there's very little emotion. It's or nothing,
And the beady eyes and the fangs.
Does it work?
It works because they don't let him do too much. He's not going to do full, Daniel Day-Lewis or No, he's not. He's pissed off. Can I say that on radio?
You can.
He's angry he's sullen, and he's impatient. Those within that range, it works well.
It can work. Yeah. That's the limit of his range.
Yeah, the fangs can only talk so much.
Yeah, so it's all between
yeah.
And that eyes that stare at you. All right, we are going to talk more on our Facebook Live. Come and join us, and also answer that question to score yourself $150 worth of dining vouchers from the Crag House, a brand new Irish pub.
So in this movie,
Hey.
there's a dynamic between the Predator Deck and the android Thea. You drew the comparison of C-3PO and Han Solo. Seriously?
Yeah. Well, it's a dynamic that's all over movies, right? The chatty, enthusiastic, naive sidekick.
Yeah.
And the gruff, older adventurer.
Which we just realized only has 3 expressions.
There's only 3 expressions.
Pissed off, angry, and impatient.
Yeah. You know, like I was thinking, True Grit has that. Remember that Western True Grit?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
3 expressions.
Yeah.
Through the whole movie.
Depending on whether you're talking about John Wayne or Jeff Bridges. Yeah.
Okay, and like, does it work? Does it really work well in this film? That sort of like,
No, that dynamic works very well. If you know what to do with it, and Dan Trachtenberg, the writer-director, knows very well how not to overdo it. It gets really annoying when the chatty sidekick is too chatty. Then you just get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But Elle Fanning is just chatty enough.
Okay, just right.
Just
okay,
right,
good.
yeah.
They managed to every little detail really well.
I'm glad to listen to this, because when I heard about Predator Badlands, I thought, okay, they're just trying to keep the franchise going.
Yeah.
They got nowhere else to go, so they make him a good guy. And I think that's a worry for a lot of people. But here you've also got the worry of the nostalgia of this franchise, because it dates back a long way to the innovations that we have today. Is there a good balance for this?
Yeah, there's towards the end you'll see that there is a continuity with the rest of the franchise. With the weapons, it's callbacks, and also in the start there's a little prologue that's set on the home planet. So you see, this is where they live. Like, is it all dudes? Where's the women? It's like the dwarves like the dwarves in Lord of the Rings, right? Where's all the dwarf women? How come? Yeah, you don't really see. They're called Yautja. That's the species, the predator.
That sounds like a Chinese bad word, I gotta say.
His horrible Japanese in front, and then now.
I'm stunned. I'm too stunned.
John stood there. What's he trying to say?
Yeah. Never mind, we move on. It's okay. It's okay. So they call it Yautja. That's the race, the predator race, which I never
That's a predator
thought about.
race, yeah.
Yes.
So they're fleshing it out.
Okay.
How these predators live, eat, walk, talk, bit by bit. They're not overwhelming you. That's what I like. It's not like the giant scroll at the beginning of Star Wars, wall of text. No, they don't do that.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I think the storytelling, from what you're sharing with us, was done very, very well, right?
It is. It's a small, very intimate story, and they've treated it as a small, intimate story.
That's really, really good.
But you have used the word trite. You noted an ending line. The friends people make along the way feels a bit trite. But you also say it's forgivable. Can you explain how that came about?
Yeah, well, it's like, okay, how do we end this on an upbeat note? And they did that by giving Elle Fanning and the Yautja deck a found family. This is a bit spoilerish. Towards the end, they form like a team. They discover the wonders of teamwork, as my boss always likes to tell me, to always discover the joy of teamwork.
The joy of
they find the joy of teamwork. And it's a bit annoying, but you've been delivered such a good movie, it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know. Maybe your boss should sponsor everyone to go and watch the Predator movie.
That is true. You see, they hate each other. They can't stand, but then they kill a few worms and then they come together.
And then only 3 expressions: pissed off, angry, and impatient.
Yeah, that's you, John. That's you. You see?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
no, John's more than that.
Because he has a lot of fun here. I can't imagine him being, one of those.
I'm miserable outside.
There you go. So we need
we need
John on the shift every day.
Yes, come here more often.
So for someone who's watched this from the late 80s?
80s, yeah.
It would have been late 80s. What would you say that they should expect in this version of the Predator? Mm-hmm. Are they going to be happy with him?
Yeah, well, now that they've made one Predator a protagonist, one of the main characters, I think they're going to have to carry on with that. That's as what they're doing with Godzilla. They're building out the lore, they're building out the backstory.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that, given the box office over the weekend, Dan Trachtenberg is going to stay with the franchise.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, because it's done solid numbers over the weekend,
it has,
and they're going to leave him to it. Why change the driver midway through a winning season?
Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do. Yeah, because it's a whole new character.
So maybe one thing that they can expect is that they will actually enjoy this twist, this change of the role for the Predator himself, right? Dex becoming the protagonist, and also that they might actually look forward to the next one.
Yeah. If only for the reason that it's not Ryan Gosling. Or who's that guy who's cast opposite Sydney Sweeney? Yeah. Who's cast as the same leading man face. You want to see with big fangs on the side of his face. That's who you want in a leading man. That's what people want in 2025 going forward.
Okay. We're going to talk and we're going to wrap things up on air. Come and join us on 1FM 91.3. Let's start off first. Just very quickly, okay, if you haven't had a chance to answer the question that we have for our Facebook Live, what is your favorite Predator movie? Oh, that's an easy one. There's so many to pick from the franchise. Let us know, and it might just score you those $150 worth of dining vouchers from the Crack House.
John, as a film critic, do you think this marks a broader shift in sci-fi and action franchises where villains are now becoming heroes?
I think that's a trend. We saw it with Godzilla, and of course, Terminator started it all. But I was just had a thought. There's one villain they'll never be able to turn into a good guy, and that's the alien. The xenomorph.
Yeah, the xenomorph.
Yeah.
And they exist in the same universe, right? They've had crossover. They've had the crossover movies.
Yeah.
And in this movie, Predator Badlands, we see again confirming that they live in the same universe, roughly around the same timeline.
So it makes its appearance in the movie.
No, not the alien, but the people that we associate with the alien.
I see.
If it's too much of a spoiler, it's that famous corporation.
Okay.
The one that Sigourney Weaver was working for as a space trucker.
Okay, so they've kept. I mean, there's no loopholes or anything. Everything's kind of nicely closed up, brought together.
Yeah, brought together. So crossovers might be in the future because who knows, they might give him the Alien franchise too.
Okay, one final one before we go into some quick fire. If you could have your way, which famous villain do you think deserves a redemption story?
Ooh. I was just talking about the Predator. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. Yeah.
No.
Turn him into a good guy, or Leatherface, the guy.
Yes.
Really?
Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah.
That would be interesting.
He finds out that he actually, doesn't murder when the circumstances are right, and he fights demons. Okay.
Yeah.
It turns into an anime.
Okay.
He turns into a demon.
That is
Demon
funny.
Slayer, Jason Voorhees.
crossover
anime.
Oh, that's crazy, man. That's absolutely brilliant.
You should write. You should go and become a screenwriter.
I should
I
go
think
and
so.
do it. Yeah.
Okay, we've got some quick fire questions for you
fun.
before we end this. Must-have cinema snack: popcorn or nachos?
Popcorn all the way, traditionalist, and also you can throw it at people.
This is true.
With FD, you're well aware of that.
Yes.
He's gonna get back
Nachos
at you.
you can't.
For the
because they
It's hard to
get
throw. The
No, it's how
ballistics
you
are
throw.
all
You
wrong.
need
Yeah, all wrong.
to treat it like a frisbee.
No,
say the
cannot.
nachos.
Even then they can't. 'Cause
no. The
cheese-
aeronautics, the
cheese
ballistics.
doesn't balance.
It's the spin. You can't control the
Is
spin.
it?
Yeah.
I feel like the two of you have actually tried this with your cinema snacks.
Many times. Happy ending or sad ending?
Sad, always sad.
Okay.
Yeah, I
okay.
want the world of cinema to feel worse than the world I'm living now. What's the point?
God.
Do you want to hold hands?
Oh God.
No,
she's ready.
That will
He
make
looked
you
at her
feel
and go,
worse,
no.
is it? Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I'll take it
which
back,
would
sorry.
you rather face?
Yeah.
Kalisk, the alien beast in the movie, or trying to explain the Predator franchise timeline to someone?
Kalisk any day.
Because it is quite a
Any day.
complicated,
10
right?
Kalisks versus explaining the timeline.
Okay, I can understand that. And lastly,
If you were stranded on that alien planet from Badlands, what skill do you have that would actually help you survive?
I would explain cinema to him and he would die on the spot.
John, thank you so much for joining us. It's been awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
oh my gosh.
Let's go. We get you going. The Flying Dutchman and Lavinia on the Morning Drive.